Well, the groundbreaking ceremony of the new INEC headquarters in Abuja was performed by Mr. President on the 17th June 2025. And at that occasion, Mr. President emphasized the fact that they want that building to be completed before 2027 elections. Some of us are worried for a good reason. INEC, by our constitution, is an independent body. INEC is a very sensitive institution in the democracy affairs, that is building democracy in Nigeria, especially as it affects elections, which is the fundamental aspect of governance. Some of us are worried because, in the first instance, Mr. President or any agency of the government, by our constitution, is not supposed to have anything to do with the building of INEC headquarters or procure equipment for INEC. Because in the Constitution, Section 158 of the Constitution, subsection 1, specifically guarantees the autonomy of INEC. And if you look at Section 81, subsection 3 of the Constitution, it even says that the funding of INEC should come from direct line charge to the consolidated revenue of the Federal Republic of Nigeria through the budget, through INEC's budget, which of course will be approved by the National Assembly. There's nowhere the presidency is mentioned in the Constitution as far as INEC infrastructure operational requirement is concerned, funding is concerned. And here we are, the president not only awarding the contract, but also appointing one of his agencies to supervise the building of the edifice. Well, we are worried because we have examples that tells us that care is not taken, that building is going to be bugged. And care is not taken, APC may sniff through some electronic devices that may be installed as the building is being erected on elections, and that would make our elections to be not fair, free, or credible.
That was Alhaji Yabagi Sani or Yabagi Sani. Alhaji Yabagi Sani, former national chairman of the Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, which is the umbrella body of all the registered political parties in Nigeria. He is also the current national chairman of Action Democratic Party, ADP. So he is in a vintage position to speak about what he has just spoken about. Because for some years now, before now, he had been the eyes and the ears and the spokesperson and everything about IPAC in terms of position. He is the national, he used to be the national chairman of IPAC. So he is somebody who is highly regarded in the political space, being the chairman of all registered political parties in Nigeria. Of course, he's no longer there now, but he is in a vintage position, even as the current national chairman of Action Democratic Party, to speak about the subject he spoke about. And he made a weighty allegation that there is the likelihood of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the All Progressives Congress to bog the new INEC headquarters they are insisting must be completed before the next election in 2027. And he cited sections of the Constitution to say that it is not the responsibility of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to award contracts for the construction of the new INEC headquarters. That INEC is an independent body that has first line charge, that has budget for its activities. INEC should be allowed to build its headquarters by itself through its own budget without needing assistance from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu or any other institution. And he is saying that there is a danger that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC may bog the new INEC headquarters they say they are going to build. You can see that he started this video by talking about that the groundbreaking ceremony had been done, and Tinubu performed the groundbreaking ceremony and was insisting that it must be completed before the next election. And he's saying that, look, if these people are allowed to build INEC headquarters ahead of the next election, APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they can bog the building. Of course, for those who don't know what is bogging, bogging means putting listening devices in the building. Even in the mixing of the cement and everything, they will put it, and in the supply of the equipment that will be used. Alhaji Yabagi Sani is raising alarm that that building could be bogged and compromised ahead of 2027 election to give President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC advantage over their competitors in that coming election. Is it an allegation that should be taken lightly or should be dismissed, that it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter. Don't forget that the 2023 election is widely believed to have been rigged. So those who rigged the 2023 election, do you think they would not like to rig it again in 2027, given the rate of their unpopularity? A recent poll showed that Tinubu is having 91% disapproval rate, the highest this country has ever seen. You think they will not cut corners? You think that these defections to PDPs, to APC is ordinary? So this man is raising an alarm, saying, look, they should stop. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should stop and remove his hand from the construction of the new INEC headquarters. That should be left to the INEC chairman and the INEC leadership to do through their own budget, at their own pace, and not at the pace of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who appears desperate to see that it's completed before 2027. And this man, Alhaji Sani, also gave an example to show his fears. He noted that in 2012, when African Union wanted to build a new headquarters in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, China volunteered to build it for free for the African Union. After building it and handing over to the African Union didn't know that the whole building was bugged. That whatever they are discussing in that building, whatever they are doing in that building, at the African Union building, built and donated by China, that China is listening to it in faraway China. That is the power of bugging. And Alhaji Yabagi Sani is raising the alarm that Tinubu and APC should be stopped now before it is too late. Of course, in the concluding part of the video, he threatened that they will go to court to stop Tinubu from going ahead with that project. But the important thing is this: why is the Tinubu administration always desperate to ingratiate itself to every institution of the state? This is the government that is building houses for justices, even though Minister of Justice is there to build houses for judges. They took it upon themselves to build quarters for justices, something that is not their business, as Professor Chidi Odinkalo, a former chairman of a National Human Rights Commission, a professor of law, and Femi Falana, senior advocate of Nigeria, and others, they have pointed out that it doesn't look good, that it's not right for the executive, for Tinubu administration, to go about building houses for justices. But meanwhile, they have not built any house for teachers to stay. They have not built any houses for nurses to stay. They have not built any houses for doctors to stay. But they are so desperate about building houses for justices. This has raised a lot of concerns. Now they have taken it upon themselves to go and build INEC headquarters, new INEC headquarters. Nobody sent them on that message, on that errand. It is not their responsibility. Constitutionally, that's not the business of the presidency. That's not the business of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's not the business of the Minister of the FCT. But they have started it, they have captured it, they are going ahead with it, they are running with it. And Alhaji Yabagi Sani, former national chairman of Inter-Party Advisory Council, he said these people will bug the building in order to rig the 2027 election. And that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, since he said he's a Democrat, should remove his hand from that building. I don't know whether the president will listen. I doubt it. But Yabagi Sani and others are likely to meet them in court. But you may also ask yourself, which court? Is it not this same court that Peter Obi went to? Is it not this same court that the suspended governor of Rivers State, Simi Fubara, went to? Is it not the same court that the candidate, governorship candidate of Edo State, of PDP in Edo State, had been receiving all kinds of judgments from? But at least he has raised the alarm that it is not the business of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to build the INEC headquarters, the new INEC headquarters. That allegation, if Nigeria is a democracy, should not be swept under the carpet. The National Assembly should be talking about it. Everybody should be talking about it. But since he released this video, Even the mainstream media is not talking about it. That is why we are talking about it in this channel. So that let Nigerians be aware that they could bog that building and use it to rig the 2027 election. Even the opposition political parties, the opposition leaders, they should be talking about it. They should join Yabagi Sani to be talking about it. I don't know what to think about this alarm that was raised by Alhaji Yabagi Sani, that the insistence of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that they are going to construct the building, they are awarding the contract, they are going to equip it by themselves. It's an indication that there is a likelihood that the building could be bogged in order to rig the 2027 election. If you don't think it is possible, tell us why in the comment section. If you are on the side of Yabagi Sani, that these people cannot be trusted, that they could put bogging devices inside the building, let us hear from you at the comment section. Whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you will be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.